Ladies, gentlemen, racers, we are back in action for Season 3 of the NABS F1 Championship, and it brings us to a most legendary track in America. We're here at COTA, Circuit of the Americas, down in Texas, guys. It's a starry track, it's a lovely track, and I hope the drivers out here are going to have a wonderful time. It seems as though we're already on 5 minutes into the quali, and all the drivers are joined. It's going to be one of the biggest grids yet we have seen on a NABS race. I kid you not, guys. This is going to be absolutely insane. And yes, we do have a safety car as well as, you know, a full grid of F1 2010 cars, guys. It's a brand new car. Unlike last time, we were running the 2005 RB1s or 2007. Totally don't remember, but hey, that is what it is. It was last season. This is the new season. And now we're going to get into it in just a moment right here. I feel like we also need this song, just to get us for sure cooked and ready to go and ready to get into the action. We got most of the drivers have the names working. Most of it's working. And let's do it, guys. Let's get out here and let's find it. The one driver who I do want to highlight as we're getting into it, guys, with the broadcast is our Season 2 champion, COTA, getting in here in the Caterham. I'm saying it right this season, boys. I'm saying it way better, okay? Way better. And yeah, he's been out here flying, guys. Our champion in P2 from that championship, we had Rico, who's back in it. He's in the pits, but he's looking to push this season and catch a championship, guys, as well as some of the other drivers who are some familiar faces. And he's back. It's Mr. Phil McCrack on the track, ready to attack. Let's see it happen right here. Dras in the Renault. Apparently my Renault livery is just yellow, so that's very cool. Very cool. It matches the color, though. At least the color scheme works. So for a first round through, it's gonna work out. And CS has a he's just a bracket. He's just a bracket. He's in another bracket, and him and Onion getting on down into the braking zone. It's in quali, guys, and they're racing in quali. The McLaren Onion guys got a P3 in, right? I think it was P3 or P4 in the championship from last season. Was absolutely consistent. A controller driver that we know can put it down on these races. He can definitely keep it going. And with 3 minutes left to go, it's going to be an interesting one. One of the most interesting drivers that showed up last season, at the end of last season, and stirred up the pot, Mr. Joe Milano 04. It's really good to actually see him here, back in it for Season 3. And he's going to see what kind of pace Mr. Joe's going to get there. A few other drivers that we've seen from the previous season. Let's go out here. Mr. Laluch is back in action in the Sauber this season. I think it was in the Sauber last one too, so he's doubling it up, making sure he's paying homage to his team right there. Rico's still in the pits, not going to qualify this one potentially. And the other Caterham driver, we have the Steven Cheesin flying off the track. Man, I swear, this is going to be a tricky track. It's a good track for the F1 cars. Spider Monkey said that there was a last-minute change to the setup, so hopefully he's going to be able to hold it down within these last-minute changes, and that's not going to spin him up too much right here, as he's looking pretty damn good in the Force India. It's nice to see him there. We have Daniel up here in the Ferrari, a few new Ferrari drivers. Haven't seen Daniel driving, so it's going to be a debut season for him. Let's go. It's still open to enter, of course. Teams are full, but there is movement, and you can be a reserve driver for a couple races and then jump on into it when there's a team opening, or just be a reserve driver every race, because that's what Phil McCrack did that the last season for a little bit. Definitely. All right, I got to get the cam tool presets. I shouldn't be doing this during the actual broadcast, but I feel like those would be really useful to have. So I'm gonna download them, see if they work now, and let's get on board here with TJAA. I'm not sure if that's like in relation to TJ09. But it's good to see a TJAA getting out here. Can I get a hey? And guys, Alex here. He's not in the Bar Honda. What car are they in now? I totally forget. He's in a different car, though. And Jacob Ordonez is back in it as well. It's good to see the Filipino driver have time for this. It's late in the day for him, of course. But with the timing that we do the race here, it seems like a lot of time zones can get in on it, guys. Even here from North America, all the way to India, to the Philippines, all around Europe. We're all racing here, bringing it together under the love of F1 cars and the, we want to go fast. You know what I'm saying? We want to go fast. We want to go quick. We want to go quick. Let's see some of the other drivers here now. Oshi's back in on it. It's good to see Oshi here. We got Zizmek. Okay, you guys are gonna have to tell me how to pronounce that one. And he's in. It seems like a NABS Red Bull. And look how small those wings look. Look how thin it's compared to the cars of this day and age. The wings are so thin that they're like right in between the tires. Yeah, yeah. I'll catch you outside, dude. Am I going qualifying? Man, I'm not. This is actually one of the. This is where I stream it. I am the broadcaster. I am L broadcaster. And yeah, let me get that cam tool going. Our quality's almost through.
Is a Polish name. It's pronounced Shime.
Shime. Thank you, Protectia. I really appreciate the Polish help. That like those names get me every time. So you're saying it's Shimek. Okay. All right, let's see. Our P1 runner. Can he get any faster than that? Where was Dakota qualifying? Oh, he has no time. So they're going front to backs. They're making it fun. They're doing a last to first situation. Let's see if it pays off for them as Joe Milan loses his last lap. Unfortunate right here. So let's see. Let's see what he can get. As Phil McCrack got the fastest lap getting on through from that situation. He sets off to the side and he says, that's a job well done. Spider Monkey up in P3. That's going to look absolutely pretty. All right, one sec. Gotta extract some files. All right, let's pause it here. Let's listen to the cars in the end. Let's listen to them. Let's hear their roar. And let's see, guys. Cam tool. Did we get it? Oh. We got one of them working. Cool. Background music's killing you. Sorry. We put too much. Usually I don't put that much background music on quali, okay? Okay, usually I don't put that much intense background music. Usually it's just when I'm you know, talking about the racers and whatnot. Spider Monkey getting it in P3. We have Daniels P4. Cheese is going to be P5. Onion P6. Jacob Ordonez in P7. We got Alex. Anyone else on the track right here? It seems like pretty much everyone is in the pits, guys, and it's a pits moment. Let's get back out here and wait on as we're out here in America. All right, the land of the free, the home of the brave, and it's our home for the next. How many laps are we doing out here, guys? How many laps? A couple laps. Race time 37 minutes. Did they mess up? Do we have to reset the session? That seems weird that there's a race time. Meme ruler, what up? Yeah, you're the bar Honda. Yeah. Oh, no, with the background music. Background music gets taken off after. Don't worry. All right, let's get out here. We're on the grid. I'm getting off the grid, and now we're gonna drum through the different drivers. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. All right, now let's get into it, guys. Let's go check it out. Up in the front pack. Whoa, server discommunication. Oh no, do they have to start it all over again? Did they actually? Dude, it was 37 minutes. They put minutes, man. They put minutes. I swear they put minutes. I swear upon the NABS gods, they put 8 minutes. How, you know, that's just it. This is it. No, it's just so quiet with no cars. It's just so quiet without any cars. All right, let's rejoin. That's unfortunate. How are they going to do that? Season 3 off to a good start. Let's go. You guys are joining us from the VOD. Hey, this never happens. This never ever happens, okay? Not on the NABS. No, sir. Are you guys saying you do a 5-minute quali? Man, they messed up. Man, they messed up. Race direction. What happened? Some music recommendations. Hey, I'll take them if they're not copyrighted. I'll take them if they're not copyrighted. I'll take all your recommendations. I'll play anything that I can actually play. All right, all the drivers are joining back in. So it looks like, yeah, they're going to do a 5-minute quali. Oh my goodness. So from some of them who got some laps, and you see everyone who's joining right now, crazy. You'll be back with your new G63 AMG and your Team Force India. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. You want to join Force India? They got 2 of them. They already got 2 Indians on that team. All right, VJ. What if I tell you you can use every DMCA song without getting striked? Yes, but they would mute my VOD. What would I do? Just talk over it, or put some kind of white noise in there? Put some kind of like a little bit of magic, just a little bit of violin. Just no music in the VODs. Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. They would mute my VODs. So this is what they would start doing. They would start muting my VODs. Then they would not allow me to post my VODs automatically anymore. And I'd have to manually post them, and they'd be muted every time. And so when people are watching, they would just hear... No, better yet. You know what I mean? They'd be so confused. They'd just be so confused. Because it cuts off the music, but I've had one of my AI songs get picked up by DMCA or whatever, and it just like it stole it. It stole it. It just took it. It just yanked it.
TechTI says that Porsche looks really good. Sad I won't be able to drive this season. Was too inactive in the chats. They are right, but I did attend most of the races last season. Anyway, are you planning to race in F2 NABS?
I'll do the F2 races when I can, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do the F2 races when I can. It's on Sundays. I don't usually race on Sundays. I might just jump on just for that. I don't even think I'd stream the races. Honestly, if I do those, it would just be like a for fun kind of thing. Yeah. More references for my AI music. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll take all the recommendations, man. I'm telling you, I want to cook. We're cooking up together. Yeah, I saw that bot, and I was like, dude, it says 37 minutes. When I checked the lap times, I should have told you earlier. Man, I got on here so late, too. I could have used a delay like that. I could have used a planned delay. That's all right. Let's still get it. All right, guys, we'll put no music for this, and we'll just watch the quali, see how it goes. Some drivers are getting around for their first lap just now, but we'll restart it and see it going. For which one? Where was I going? Oh, you want to be a reserve driver? You could definitely be a reserve driver, Marco. Meow, meow. Yeah, it is a little bit low. I try not to put it too loud at first, because then it gets to you after a while. After hearing meow, 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 like... It sounds so good, though. You just hear it, you know, like just from nowhere. All right, guys, we're getting back to our quali right here. Should I just reset? Yo, should I redo the broadcast? What do you guys think? CS and P1, Lego! Lego! It's gonna be a tighter one though. Like all the cars they're pretty close together. I don't think that they actually have space to be apart right here, so it'll be interesting. Let's get on board. What else do we want to get on board with? Let's get on board with Joe Milan right here. He's probably gonna make a rocket of a lap. So let's check out some of his movement, some of his motion. Yeah, if you see your eye, if you close your eyes, you can just hear the Schumacher fighting Coulthard. Yeah. In the V10s. Are these V10s, right? The 2010s from V10? Are they? Correct me if I'm wrong. Please. Yeah, these cars look a little tricky to drive here. Yeah, I think so. It sounds like it. Are they V8s? All right, well, bot knows it. Dras gets the fastest lap. But let's see, guys. Are we on with Joe Milan, who's going to put one in here? Ooh, he's a little bit slow off the exit. I think he wanted a little bit more off that. But he's still got one more lap to go. Where does he get to? He does get pole position from that lap, guys. And he's getting up into T1 right here. As you see the banking, you get so much. Oh my God, a lot of lockup right there into T1. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. As Onion, guys, in P2 in this situation right now. Siesh going to have to catch back up to get a time in. What do you guys think? Should I run around a lap in the safety car, get a time? Yeah, Siesh's name's got a square bracket because his name is Siesh, mouse and keyboard in brackets. And then for whatever reason, he put his last name as the brackets, and then that's just his name. So don't put brackets. Oh my God, Onion lost his lap. It's okay, he's P2. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Don't panic. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Yeah, he set his surname to bracket. Because he's a square. Is there actually no other camera? Guys, there's like no other camera. Wait, hold on. Set 0? There's like no other camera. Imagine that. We got cam tool and that's pretty much it. Look at this. I could drive the safety car. Okay, that is a thing. I could drive it. We're going to keep this in the VOD, guys, because I'm not redoing the intro. That's just how it is. You know, like sometimes. Let's see, guys. Is Alex going to get any quicker? It's the last lap of quali. Dras has gotten P4. Siesh got up into P5. Alex, P8. Is anybody getting quicker? Joe Milan puts a faster lap in here. Jeez! Gets up into P2. Onion going down P3. Daniel is in 4th now. Oh, geez. All right, Nish is going to get around. Lalucha's done his lap. We got a few cars still going. Is there anyone here who's in P7? Spider Monkey spins out of his last corner. No! I said I wouldn't show it. I said I wouldn't show it. Good luck, Spider Monkey, after that, man. Oh, you had P3? Dude, were you not P3 before? Were you P3 or 4, and then now you're P7? That's an unlucky one for you. Although both Force Indias will be starting around the same spot, so we're going to have to see what happens from there. Who's coming through? We got Niche finishing up his lap, as well as 13 bot. No, Jacob Ordonez. No, wait, who's this? There's Ryan Hawk as well on the track. And 37 laps. My goodness, we just went skip session, huh? They just really were like, "Low, let's get into it. Let's get involved." All right, guys. All right. We can do a little bit more broadcasting here. We could do a little bit more of some of the music. All right, forgive me for the music, but we have to do this. We have to get it right this time, right here. Yeah. Do we have to pit? No. Actually, wait. Yes. Holy moly. Yes. You have to pit. You have to go from medium tires to soft tires. The rules in NABS, I was like, what do you mean? No. I was like, in LFM, you never have to pit. That was my like quick gut reaction. But in this race, drivers will be pitting potentially 2 stops. Okay. So they will be changing off from medium tires onto soft tires, or soft tires from medium tires. So as we go through the drivers at the beginning, we're also going to see what kind of tires they are running. As I get myself off the track, because I'm the broadcaster, I'm going to jump onto it, and we're going to get a look, guys. Joe Milan has done it again. He did the first time, and now he's got it through in the second time right here. Let's see what's going to happen from this one. Yo, the round 1 stream. Thanks, bot, for sending it. Hard, by the way, not medium. Oh, it's the soft and the hards. Oh, yeah. My goodness. What a difference that's going to make. What an absolute difference that's going to make. Now, let's get out here, get into the broadcast as we get through our first drivers. And my goodness, we have 4.5 minutes before the Season 3 race start. The debut, the premiere, okay, of the Season 3 NABS is right here. And I actually just feel like, they do need it, man. Joe Milan. All right, we need this one. We need this one. Hold up. We need this one because we're going to get with these drivers right here. Look at the entire grid. So many cars today. I'm going to try and get through all of them. We got Joe Milan up in the Williams, okay? Behind him in P2, we have Cheese in the Caterham car. I'm still not going to say it right, even when I try and say it right. Let's go. Onion here is going to be racing for McLaren now. He's out of the Toyota into the McLaren. He goes. Daniel in the Ferrari in P4. Let's see how he gets on. We have TJAA. Now, can I get a hey for TJAA? Let's go. Williams. Can he do it in P5? In P6, we have Dras up in the Renault. He's looking really good. And a team situation that we've got here. Suyesh, the mouse and keyboard driver out here in the Force India, as well as his teammate, Mr. Spider Monkey. You guys know them from the stream, of course. The regulars, good luck to them in the Force India. We've got Alex right here for sure in the Bar Honda, in quotes. Good luck to him in P9. Xandro in P10. I'm going to go through them quicker. We got 3 minutes, man. Xandro, but he's in a NABS livery, man. NABS back-to-back now. We got Nijo? Yeah. I go Nye. We got Nye in there. Nygo. Ryan Hawk behind another NABS reserve driver. Then we have Ryan Hawk. If I can switch to Ryan Hawk. I did already, and it seems that I'm on him, but it looks like I'm trying to get to COTA. That was very, very weird. Okay, I see what happened there. I skipped two. It one few, skip a few. Hold on, where am I at? It was Nye, then Shymek. How did I skip them? All right, SVR Fishman. Now we have to say it. He's fishing for a win here, and it's going to be it. Let's see if he can get some points out here today and get it in. So, La Luch as well. From last season, y'all know La Luch. We'll see him again. We saw him before. We'll see him again. Let's go. Hopefully, y'all don't get cooked too much, but it is going to be a pit stop, so good luck on the pits. Niche, get it in there. Just had to go through that. Man, I'm being really slow on this, trying to get to the back of the pack. We've got Phil McCrack. Yes, he's back, and he didn't really get a quality lap, but that's okay. We already looked through Ryan Hawk, the NABS driver. Then behind him, behind Ryan Hawk is just like a mixed bag of, it goes to Garfield. Okay, then it goes to Phil McCrack, and I don't even know. They're all over the place here for some reason. And then it goes to Azure. Okay, wherever Azure is on this list. Now I have to go somewhere else. Right here, boom. Then there's Oshi. Oshi's driving in, oh, it's so good, the orange car, the Red Bull. I love it. Then we got COTA, our championship leader, guys, from last race. COTA is out here in the Caterham car. He's trying to find it. We got a few more cars still to go over. Holy moly. So many cars today. Rico is out here looking to get redemption, get revenge for the previous season. I know it. I can see it in his eyes. I could see it in his eyes. I've been looking into them. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. And all right, speaking of gorgeous, we got Jacob Ordonez right here in the NABS livery. A few more drivers, man. This is crazy. A huge grid today. Almost like too many cars for my actual leaderboard. I'm going to have to move over the NAB sign. I'm going to move it over just here a little bit now. And we got 13 bot up in the Renault. He's switching up. He's not in a Ferrari this season. He's in a different car entirely. And we also have, of course, Mr. Tichu running in the Virgin car with the Canon. I love that, guys. You know the camera you're seeing me out of right now is a Canon camera. So shout out to Mr. Tichu out there. Good luck in the race. And one more, the last driver that I've got to mention here, of course, is our safety car driver. Yes, of course, guys. You guys know, exclamation point NABS in the stream. If you want to get involved, if you want to become a driver, you want to get into one of these cars and get on the grid. This is going to be the safety car for all of these cars. Good luck. One safety car, a whole grid of 31 F1 V8 2010 model cars. I can't believe it. Let's go check it out from the start. We're getting on here. It's about to be lights out. All right, let's go. And away we go. The lights are on and it's going to be out. Wait a minute, the longest one yet. It's green, green, green. Away we go for the beginning of Season 3 at COTA, and all the cars are in hot pursuit. My goodness, I've never seen such a view right here, as it's a jump start enabled as well with real penalty. And my goodness, the first time that this has been done, and I can't believe it. And what I'm seeing here right now is we're already having few incidents. Man, this is it's like too close almost. We're seeing the drivers so close we can't really catch the action. I tried the other camera. It's the same kind of thing. We're gonna jump into here. Oh my god, this is like the worst camera that you want to see for a broadcast. But let's jump on into the onboard of TJAA and see how he's getting on. Look at that, really, really close. And Spider Monkey and Dras are just fighting behind, trying to get through. What is it going to be under this braking zone right here? Suyesh goes for the inside move. Okay, and he finds it. A little bit of space. He tries to get it out. And Suyesh doing a first move on the lap one. Can he find it? There's a group of cars right ahead also that's in a bit of a push right here. Let's get a view on this. Let's check it out as they get into the braking zone. Daniel on the inside, Onion on the outside. Daniel makes a move. I think it's two passes over there as he gets a little bit of lockup. He finds his way around. And we have Cheese and Joe Milan running away with it in P1. I can't believe it. Cheese already out here. The gap is 39 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why it says 39 minutes, but it is definitely going to get linked up when we get through on the next lap, hopefully. Oh, it's so weird. Joe Milan he actually is behind, and yet it says Cheese is... Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll have to reset this in a moment. Maybe I'll just reset it now. Oh, did it break everything? All right, let's see when they get through at the beginning of the race. Okay. All right, it's all fixed up. We're good to go. Cheese leading in our race right here on lap 2. We have a situation on our hands, and it seems like no safety car has been called yet, so nothing too crazy. But I'm definitely seeing that at the beginning of this race there was some action. And now who am I clicking on here that there's 2 Alexes on the leaderboard? Whoa. Two Alexes. One TJ. All right, maybe we'll restart again in a minute. And it seems like Rico has found himself off the track, guys. And he's nearly in last. It seems like the leaderboard's not updating correctly. I'm going to have to switch out. We're going for the backup leaderboard right here as things are breaking a little bit today, but we're still looking good. And I don't know if it's going to be a safety car. We have so many cars out on the track. A little bit of stuttering right there that I'm seeing. Rico's getting through. He's P13 now. This is not going to be as great for the drivers looking to get into it for the championship, but hey, that's going to be what we get to. Yeah, I think this leaderboard is just breaking on the other side. So hey, we're going to do our best in this race to keep tabs on the different drivers and see what's going on, what kind of action we're getting on here. And I think Phil McCrack is getting some action right here. He's driving and he's racing against 2 people right now. He's got Alex on his view as well as the Renault right here in bot. Looks like there's a bit of lag on this server. I don't know if this is 31 cars, guys. It's pretty intense as Joe Milan is trying to catch up to Cheese. He's only 0.6 seconds away. Definitely looks like Alex was trying to find a move on Phil. Phil's going to take the inside line on T1 here in his Mercedes. Get a little bit of lockup. I definitely think there's some stuttering going on. Hopefully it's not affecting the drivers. We usually don't like when that happens, and it makes for some hard driving. But I'm just going to assume it's like a my connection thing, and we're going to go on with it. Or maybe it's just Phil. Maybe Phil's all over the place. It's that the internet all the way from the Philippines just jumping over wires, doing things like that. Who knows? Now let's see. SVR Fisherman got caught a little bit. He started out in P13 and now he's caught himself into a P19. Let's see if he can get back out on it. Let's see. Ryan Hawk up into P8. Is that it? Is that a true story? That doesn't seem like a true story. Where is he actually? He's off the board, I think. We have so many drivers, guys, that is off my leaderboard. That is crazy. It is absolutely breaking every single layout that I had that I made for this. So hey, it's awesome. It's good to have that kind of participation. I'll tell you that much. It's like we almost don't have anything now. Ooh, a little bit of lockup right there. Shymek just losing the car just a little bit. All right, let's get on board with Joe Milan and catch his battle. He's going to be looking to try and catch up to Cheese up in the front here. And he seems like he's got it, actually. Holy moly, we were 1 corner too late. He made the move, it seems. And Joe Milan takes his space back, and in lap 4 right now, goes for the race lead, okay? So he qualified P1, lost it on the turn 1, and I think he's getting it back now, getting the pace, seeing what he can do. But it's also Daniel who's going to be chasing. Daniel right here is looking to find Cheese. Your favorite Nabs, yo, Violet. One of our past safety car drivers, Violet. Hey, nice to see you. I haven't been reading chat. I've been locked in, man. I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on at the beginning of this race, and we have some camera angles that are honestly not optimal for watching the race. We'll see if these ones are a little bit better. They're a little bit wider, so we'll go off this. COTA guys in P8. Let's see if he can catch back up. Let's see how he gets on. It seems like this is still working, so I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to try and I'll hide the Delta because I don't really think that's offering us too much right here. Boom, boom. And usually when I click on, there's something here I can click on and actually look at their tires and whatnot. It's good that I can see their tires. Most of the drivers have started on soft tires, so looking for maybe like a soft, hard, soft stint. You know, it seems reasonable to me. That's a reasonable series of events right there. Now let's check it out. 13 bot looking to catch up to Dras, his teammate. Will they do a little bit of team action here, potentially? Maybe. We will find it. And let's just go check out how our Force Indias are doing. The Spider Monkey's up in P10. Siesh seems like he's dropped down to P15. I don't know if he had some incidents early on in the race. He's just a bracket. He's sitting pretty P15. Hopefully he can do an alternate strategy or something like that. Or maybe we'll get a safety car. Spider Monkey doing the fastest lap of the session. Wow, in P10. All right, guys, watch out. Spider Monkey's going to catch up. He's maybe 7 seconds behind right now, but he's going to catch up. All right, he's fierce for it. He's got in his eyes. I can see the determination from the Indian driver right there driving the Force India. I can also see the determination of a driver like COTA here who's looking to claim and keep his crown championship from last season to this season. And honestly, this is so cool because they even have... it almost looked like it said NABS on the back of his the rear wing, but it's NASA. It could have been NABS. That would have been even cooler too. But it's era correct. The Caterham is a good one. I usually call it the Caterham because of the meow power, the meow factor of it. And now, guys, it seems like the team orders have come through. Team orders are through. Renault has let by. Bot. Dras has now just to hold on to this pace and see if they can get it into a maybe a 3-4 position. Maybe they can look to battle a little bit. But he's going to sit in the dirty air bot for just a moment. And that's always tough, especially on a track with this many turns. Yeah. Yo, Emza, the Porsche Cup went well? Yes. Now time for the LMP2 GT3. Good luck. Is that the sports car series or the multi-class? Either way, wish you the best of luck on that race. I'm happy the Porsche Cup went well. I love driving that car. I think it's awesome. And speaking of Porsche Cup, we actually do have a little bit of that right here, guys. If you know, we have our... Oops. I guess Oddish... Is Oddish not in the session anymore? I think he is. Just didn't switch to him. Very, very weird. Am I the safety car driver now? Am I the safety car now? All right, let's see. Cheese and Joe Milan has kind of like gap has formed between them. He's in P2, but he's 3 seconds back. Joe's looking to create a very concrete lead, but let's see if some of the drivers are still going to be able to catch up. Rico's been struggling, guys. I think he had an incident early on in this race, and now it's just been traffic for him. The second in place in the championship from last season, who was first for most of the season, kind of got it like stolen away from under him from some events. You know, in Montreal, it wasn't really his best race from getting hit out after the safety car. Things happen. It's really unfortunate, but he's definitely still out here racing, still pushing it, and still doing it the best way, honestly. He's one of the quickest drivers. As I find, guys, what is the situation right here? As Bot is getting on into some battles. We have Azure here, who's a back marker. There could be some kind of contacts happening right here, and I see a little bit going on in the back. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. But a back marker definitely to send it in and spice things up just a little bit. God, look at this. The amount of setup you have to have for these complex corners, especially on the F1 car where you're just fast enough to continuously link these corners together. That is a lot of effort. It's going to be a lot of movement for these drivers for the 37 laps that we have to go around here. 1 minute and around 40-second lap time. So it's not a short lap. For an F1 car, at 1 minute 40 is pretty long, I would say, actually. Yeah. Yo, A3 finally. The safety rating's going up. Let's go. It's nice to see when safety rating goes up. It's interesting. Imagine we had a safety rating in the NABS too. We do have real penalty enabled this season, guys. So if you want to jump in and get involved, the nice part is that corner cuts and things like that will all be handled by real penalty. Including, I think, the yellow flag conditions when we go under safety car. I think it's going to get triggered where we kind of switch up the mode right there. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Now, let's lock in to a battle that's on our hand. We're here. We got Phil McCrack right in the middle of two drivers. COTA, who's fast right behind, as well as Dras right up ahead. It could be anyone's battle. It's interesting to see, but I wonder, like, we missed some key moments in this race. It's just hard to kind of really get all the information from these drivers. There's so many battles happening, and it's very, very cool to see on the first race out, like, already. If we have a safety car and all these cars get put into another restart, it's going to be another level of it. 100% is going to be another level of it. Can I look at the action? There is action. It's happening right here where there's 3 cars, Sabby. It just sucks because, like, the cameras are so zoomed in and whatnot. It kind of makes it hard to kind of catch. And there's so many corners. It's like, you know, it's quite difficult. The battle we're going to watch in just a second is Bot catching up to Cheese. I think we're going to switch on over for that. Onion getting a little bit out there with the understeer. And now let's get back on with 13 Bot. And let's see how he's getting on to catch up to Cheese right here. He's only 0.8 seconds away. He sees him right up front. He's getting a lot of dirty air. And it's 0.5 gap. Let's see if he catches up to him. Wait, we're even going to get onto the onboard. Let's really get a view. Let's really get a view here. Man, is it laggy for me or what? It's a good thing I'm not racing here. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy for me. I would not be able to race under these conditions whatsoever. Is it my connection? Is it their connection? Is it the server? We're going to have to hear from the drivers after on how they felt that this race went. Already, I'm just thinking like, man, from the interviews, I have nothing to say because I haven't been able to catch all the action. Sammy's right. Okay, let's see. Is it dirty air here? Or is it just going to be a wonderful slipstream? It's a long straight for this one for these F1 cars. The slipstream is going to be a lot. He's on the inside. Looks like a little bit of contact. This is what I'm talking about, guys. The whole the whole lag thing right now. They're just like rip, 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 rip. They're going here, there, a little bit everywhere. But let's see if he's going to be able to get by. He's very, very close. Very, very close.
Protect TI says the server is under a lot of stress. 90% of drivers have unstable connections, ping spikes, and most of them have over 120 ping.
Reserve drivers are going to get taken off the list, guys, if that happens. Maybe 5 reserve drivers a race, but 30 drivers? Definitely loading the server. I think this is a huge thing for the server. Yeah. Man, someone go get the cooling pad. Someone go get some air and fan the server, please. As Bot is looking to make a move on the straight here on lap 9. He looks to get on the inside, sends a fake. He goes to the outside. Is it going to be enough under the braking line? They're going side by side through. And Cheese is just letting Bot through. In terms, he couldn't get the grip on the inside. The grip wasn't as good. Bot went for the outside move on T1, and it was just enough. And now Cheese is getting into that dirty air right away. And Bot's into the clean air. It's 6 seconds to catch up to Joe Milan, though. Can he do it? Can he find it? I think this is the kind of challenge that Bot is looking for, as Cheese is losing it in the dirty air right there. How difficult it is to stay there on the S's. He's already within 1 second. He's not going to get a slipstream on the next lap. And let's just get down on into it as we catch Phil McCrack looking to potentially get a move onto Drass right here. He's near the inside. Doesn't send the move just yet as they get into the braking line here. He's getting into a slipstream. What will it be? Let me get on board with Phil. One sec. Oh, he's not even that close anymore. Not that close. I really thought it was going to be closer getting onto this, but it's not the one. Not yet anyways. As they get, I could see how this is going to be a very painful for some of the drivers with the load of the server being this intense. They're going to have to see about this. Bot is the one, guys, to send the moves 10 times out of 10. And listen, he's 7 seconds off of Joe Milan, but I think he might be able to close the gap a little bit. Let's see if the first couple laps he's going to be able to do it. Some people are trying to kick someone. Maybe a yes or a no. We got a 139.8 for Mr. Joe Milan. He beats Spider Monkey's fastest lap of the session. And according to the leaderboard, everyone has the fastest lap of the session. Everyone's got a purple lap. All right, let's catch Phil McCrack back on here. It's a big line right here. Drass has found his way, I think, through Onion. It's a little bit of a line. 4, 5, and 6. The battle is tight, and there seems to be as well a back marker in front of this line. So we'll see if anything's going to happen from this, because it's like letting one driver go, letting 2 drivers go. Okay, he's let them by. Everything is fine. These drivers will keep on pushing. Onion is just getting a little bit further up, and that dirty air is not going to help. And wait, what happened to Drass? He's just out here. Okay, he's the one who's 4 seconds. Okay, so he got through. And let's take a look. Let's take a look. This is quite a good battle I think we have on our hands. These three drivers are around the pace. They were driving against each other last season as well. All three of them were involved in the NABS Season 2. And they've all been really getting absolutely very, very quick. Dras, I heard, has done 300 laps of practice around for the first one. And if that's not saying that you like to drive the car, I don't know what else would be saying that you like to drive the car, because 300 laps is definitely an achievement. And one of the cars off on the track right here, getting back on. Guys, it's not easy to be a back marker in these F1 NABS races. It's like the split-second decisions, the need to go fast. And oh my goodness, it seems like there's a car contact right here, and Dras is off the track. I don't know if there was a contact or if a little bit of a slip. Maybe. Oh my goodness, what is going on? With all this that's happening, even people are getting disconnected or kicked from the server. I don't know, maybe that's like a server thing. I'm not sure. We have to see after the race, but hey, Dras was in a battle, and now he's definitely not in a battle. 13 bot, who was in P2, off the soft tires, says, I'm done with those soft tires. Give me some new ones. Run the strategy, and he's running out with the hard tires for his first hard tire stint. And he's maybe looking to get a bit of an undercut on Joe Milan, get on the faster tires earlier on and see what kind of pace he can get. And maybe, just maybe, he was also thinking that there could be a safety car, because he might have heard people on the chat go like, hey, why'd you hit me? And in those moments, it's possible that it's like, hey, it might be a safety car. It's possible. I wonder who's the race director is on this one. Is it just Oddish by himself on the safety car? Or do we actually got a race director to help make decisions on this kind of stuff? It would help. It would definitely help. We have one of the NABS drivers off, spun out at the end there. I do believe, though, it's a back marker. I do believe so. He got kicked, yeah. Yikes. Dude, if these V8s were actually roaring on F1 right now, they sound gorgeous. They sound gorgeous. I like the Lil Wang. I like the small little wing. It's a nice little, you know, it's not too wide. Just fits the car right. It just gives it that streamlined look. And the noses of that era too, those like high extended noses, like it just gives it that streamlined look. As Dras gets in for the pits, I thought that was gonna happen as well. And someone else was trying to jump into the pits too. It seems like it was Alex, but he went backwards. He's going backwards into the pit. He's in reverse. He's in the reverse gear in an F1 race. What a mad lad. Oh, Lil Wayne is sexy, dude. Yeah, it's just, it looks like it could give you some downforce. Not only that, but it looks like it'll all, like these cars look like they're like set for like the amount of wing that's like straight. I don't know, vertical with the car. I don't know what you say, like parallel with the body line of the car is crazy. He has to bank. What bank? What bank? Rico double overtake? Am I wrong? Are we not watching the stuff that matters right here? Are we schmoozing while I was trying to look for it? I mean, he got a double overtake. One of the overtakes was because of the pits. And Mr. Tachu is disconnecting from the server. He was in a P15 position. And it looks like he's done for the day. Hopefully that wasn't because of anything bad happening. Maybe he just had to go. Didn't see that there was any incidents or anything like that. And let's get on in with Niche here. I think Niche is getting on a battle with Onion. Let's catch it. At least we catch some of these battles here. We're not missing everything, okay? We're not missing everything. It's good to see Rico up to P8, but mind you guys, he's still on the soft tires, okay? He's still on the soft. 13 bot and Dras have all pitted early. I don't know what kind of scenario they're going to get. And Rico gets a little bit of oversteer, and it's going to be just sliding off. Oh, I'm sorry we caught that, Rico. I'm sorry, but we did. And the reason why, guys, is because 13 laps in, the soft tires are degrading. I don't know how Joe Milan does it with old tires every time. It's kind of like his thing at this point. Wait, you got a 139.6 off the fast lap? Wait, was I looking at the wrong car? Was I looking at the wrong car? He could have spun out and got fastest lap that one. That must have been something else. I don't know. I don't know, but let's see, guys. Joe Milan, is this going to be the lap that he decides to go for the pits? Is this going to be it? Let's get on the onboard. Let's watch him for a second. He's got a nice little helmet right there. I like this view. I do like this angle. Yeah, Rico locked up and still got the fastest lap, question mark? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just not that accurate. But at the same time, like, there's no way. There's no way on the old soft tires. That's confusing, to say the least. Maybe it was like a delayed kind of thing. Maybe that was his previous lap. And then he was like going off that pace and he was pushing. But, yo, look at that. A little bit of lockup on the left front tire. The banking of the corner is going to be able to make it very, very difficult. But and the answer, guys, the answer to the question is no. He's not going to pit. And yes, Daniel is pushing Bot. And it seems like Bot is actually getting through Daniel here because he's got the fresh medium tire. So let's get on board. Let's go check it out. Let's see how he's gone on. He's only 5 seconds away from Spider Monkey now, and Phil McCrack is jumping into the pits in a P4 situation. Let's see who's going to get by him. It's going to be the Spider Monkey getting a position, but he's still going to need to pit at some point. At some point in there, he's going to have to still pit. And wait a minute, COTA. Has COTA been up the front here? All these different pits, and everyone who's jumped in and is getting the hard tires, a majority of the grid has made the swap. But will the undercut from Bot actually work? It's a multi-lap undercut. Yeah, the GOAT. All right, let's get some more Danny angles on here. Jelinek. Let's get some more Danny angles right here. Let's see if he can catch up to the Bot. All right, he's on the old soft tires. Bot's on the new hard tires. What is the difference of pace right there? He's only 0.5 seconds behind. He's able to hold it in the dirty air, which is enough to say the least, right? I think a little bit of slipstream is nice sometimes, right? Doing the posture check right here. A little bit of a stretch. Don't forget to stretch, guys. Take a deep breath. Move your arms around a little bit from time to time. You know what I'm saying? All right, Dras looking for a pass right here. Goes on the inside of Nygo. Ooh. And it's going to be easy for him out on the straight. He's giving up the slipstream, so he's going to be a bit defensive getting into the next corner. The NABS driver is not going to look for the pass here, though. And it's going to be Dras making a pass up to there. And the hard tires, guys, is it. And it's it. Oh, I'm missing the moment. Joe Milan has gone into the pits. Let's see. 2 cars getting by. COTA still on the soft tires. As well as Spider Monkeys. Is he catching up here? He's just nearly there. We see Joe Milan pick up his fresh tires and he's off. And it seems to be Cheese. Man, what is their strategy right here? How long are they going to go on these tires? It's been from the beginning. Cheese got into P1 on the second lap. Now he's in P1 again for this lap. Will he be able to lead it more, or will this be going into the pits? What kind of strategy? You guys want to talk, though, about this undercut? Because Bot has really been making a good amount of time while all these drivers are suffering on the pace. So he's locking up into the hairpin, and it's just really tough to get a little bit more traction on those tires when they're that old. But hey, he's still flying. Let's see. Also, the tires are green here. Does everyone else have green tires, or is it just like... No, it seems like the tires are like... Okay, those are hard tires. Let me see if it's a thing. No, tires are based on the livery, right? Oh no, green tires are... Okay, green are soft. Okay. One more check. Yep, green are soft tires. That's good to know. Very good to know. Very good to know. All right, what kind of battles have we got here? Onion getting in a little bit of a battle. Let's see. The mid-pack. He's into the points, guys. It's still, I think this season is still a P10 to get into the points, which is great because with such a large grid, I mean, if it was just the top 8 like we've had way back when, man, it was just top 8 at one point. That would have been so scary. And now it does seem like Cheese and COTA are going into the pits. Both drivers, guys. Imagine the team taking their pit stops at the same time. And did they get the wrong pit right here? It looks like COTA had a bit of an issue. He had no problem getting out right after he got those tires on, though. Joe Milan making the car look so good, flexing in here and there. It's moving from one way, moving to the other. You can definitely see the flex on the rear wing as well. And he's 6 seconds ahead of Bot. I think Bot has made the undercut work. He was 9 seconds ahead before. He was definitely further along. But now, Joe has the fresher tires. He might find some more pace. Might just find some more pace. And it seems like a yellow car, an orange car right here out on the track. Who can this be? No harm done there. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. And the two Caterham drivers just back to back. Is it going to be team orders right here? Cheese going to let him go, or are they going to be racing for it? They get down into it. He's kind of lets him go. I think he would have put on a harder defense if it was one of the other teams, but his own teammate, nah, you can't do that. He had, and you know, shout out to Cheese. He was one of the most influential drivers in the last season. The last race, guys, he was doing everything he could to help his teammate win the championship. They ended up winning the Constructors' Championship as well. So they're going to be looking for it again, and they're a strong, consistent team that like to go with some team play. We haven't seen that much team play in the F1 season so far. Season 2 was just nearly at the end of the season when it was really coming down to the wire. They got into it. But it is great to see the Caterham cars just back-to-back in a race. Very fast, very smooth, and lovely as always. As we get on to Bot here, can he get up the pace? Can he push it? Why is this doing that? Why is that doing that? It never wants to go to Bot. It doesn't like his name. There's just something with his name that just breaks things. I don't know why. Let me see why it's breaking. No idea. No idea. As Dras and Rico are getting it in a little bit of a battle. We have to watch this one, right, guys? We have to get on this. This looks like the intense battle that we wanted. Rico right behind Dras. Let's get on the Rico on board. Let's go. Oh, Dras went for a little bit of a defensive move. Rico is on the brakes on the inside. He does hold it down, and he gets the move done. And a good exit as well. Gonna send him off. Nice that we jumped in on those moments, guys. It's good to see. Dras was being very defensive. He was. But it's not over yet. Onion is still creeping up here. Dras was still locking up just a little bit. And both Renault cars pitted quite early. I don't know. Maybe their strategy was leaning towards taking less fuel at the beginning of the race so they could be a little bit faster. Because you guys know, right? The less fuel in your car, obviously, the quicker you're going to be able to go. Seems like Rico's having to manage the car a lot right there. But it's not even Rico. We're looking at Onion right now. Like, for some reason, these layouts just aren't working the way they should. Here, let me reset this. Let me do a live reload. Let's try it. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Ooh, it even works with the hard tires and everything. See, there were some things that were just broken earlier. I think it's broken again. He definitely has one pit stop just because I reset it. Oh, wait, someone just went off wide. It seems to be Dras. He can't get back on the track. He's sliding out on the grass just a little bit. He rejoined, and that's Alex who's getting on through. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Maybe you guys noticed it on the screen, but it seemed like they were going a little side by side. He got some dirty air, and then he flew off the track from that moment. Like, the inertia just sent him off wide. And it was even then where Onion got through and actually passed Rico as they pass a back marker right here. And Rico looks to make a move on the outside. Onion is going to be defensive on the inside line here. Nothing Rico can do. And they go off back to back right here. Oh, my goodness. Let's get on board. You see, he's in the rear. He's in the rear. He's getting on by. And now Onion has to make the move. He can't do it. He can't do it. He ended up lifting. Rico was just flying through way quicker. He had I don't know how he got that good of an exit, but he did. And it's all about the slipstream going uphill. You have to push the car up the hill. And oh my goodness, as we get on here, you guys see how his hands are moving? He can't hold the car down. No, Onion's all over the place. He's just finding it. He's back on the track. I thought that was going to be a huge incident. I'm really glad that he was able to catch the car back after a moment like that. You can really tell how much the car just wants to like run away from you. And it's not the case, though. It's not the case for him. He holds it down. Just a couple places lost from that, but still up in the top 10. And Siesh has disconnected. Holy moly. What happened to the Force India mouse and keyboard driver on his first race? He's retired the car. We're going to hear about it. You flipped. You flipped. Oh, no way. Where did you flip? You said if I show it, you're never going to talk to me again, so I can't show it. I'll just take your word for it. I was about to break out the new replay overlay. But dude, nice try. You had a very hard push at the beginning of the race, and so sad that you end up in a flip position. I don't know how that happens. Maybe a bit of a contact into a flip. To that I say, what the flip? As my good friend Mr. Tom the Bomb would say. Let's see a battle, guys, near the back of the pack. We don't give enough love to the back markers, even though there's some good racing all around. Guys, timing. Timing is a very hard thing to get right. Whoa, full course yellow. It sounds like it's Nuketown. Were you guys ready for that? Because I certainly was not. It sounded like there was about to be bombs dropped, and it looks like our safety car driver is out on the track. And that is a moment, guys, where he's going out. He's going out. He's finding it. Safety car, safety car. It is a full course yellow. They cannot go faster than 120. This is going to be a very interesting thing, guys, because we've never had the cars. We've never had the situation where we've gotten a safety car with real penalty. It'll be the first one where we get this. They're saying under 100. Maybe they'll take it off when cars can unlap, but there's a lot of cars that are going to need to be unlapped, and a lot of things are going to happen right now. This is a huge shift in the race. For you guys who are just tuning in, it's our first safety car of the race in 20 laps. Okay, we didn't have a lap one safety car. I know that's very unlike the NABS. Very, very crazy, but we didn't have one. And now let's see what these drivers are going to do. Bot had pitted pretty early for a set of hard tires. Can he jump on another set of hard tires and finish the race? 17 laps is a little bit too much for soft tires. It'll be very, very interesting if any of the drivers actually decide to jump in with it. And let's see. No one's really catching up yet. It's just like a whole thing of everyone driving slow on the track. It's just full course yellow. No one gets an advantage before we pit. So the whole thing is, if someone pits now and everyone's able to go full speed, the benefit and advantage of pitting during a safety car is absolutely gone. So in order to create the most amount of fairness, now it seems like you went over the speed just for a moment. I don't even know how that worked. Can they go faster now? How is it in the chat? Can they actually go faster, or is it just certain points of the track they can't go quicker? It's very interesting that we're seeing this. And we're not even on Jacob's POV. We're with Joe Milan. I don't even know why it still says Jacob on there. That layout, dude, is absolutely broken. We're gonna have to recook a whole complete new layout. Some drivers, for some reason, like, oh yeah, Joe, it just doesn't want to work. 13 bot doesn't want to work. SVR Fishman doesn't want to work. But cheese? Yeah, he'll take some cheese. Look how slow they're going, man. Look at this race. Let me get on this one. They're all just stuck. Well, that's what a safety car is. I mean, at the end of the day, safety car going to be a safety car. Is anyone pitting? 13 bot is pitting. Yes, yes, yes. There is pits. There is pits. 13 bot is in the pit. Phil McCrack is in the pit. Dakota's in the pit. Wow, 13 bot has decided to go soft tires to the end of the race. Maybe he's thinking one or two laps under safety car conditions. And we have our safety car out on the track now. I wonder if Joe Milan is going to end up changing his strategy. I think the fact that 13 bot changed his strategy and maybe he's just going to be there. Yeah. Are they going to catch the safety car is what some people are asking. Let's see. I mean, safety car has kind of been caught. by at least one of the drivers. Maybe they can take the full course yellows off after the pits. I think after this next lap, they could take full course yellow off, allow some drivers to unlap, allow them to catch back up, and then we'll just get through. You think this guy's trying to burn fuel? He's trying to burn fuel in neutral? Yeah. He's trying to burn fuel in neutral. Maybe do a couple little small burnouts. Dude, Joe Milan's tires are going to be frosty cold. They're going to be the coldest tires. And Bot has caught up to the safety car queue now. We have 2 cars in the safety car queue, looking for a few more before we get this race started back up. Some of the cars are starting to catch up. Safety car has to go extremely slow, probably like 60 kilometers per hour, as you see here, in order to allow the cars at 120 to catch up. The restart scenario is going to be very dangerous. I think Joe is in a very tense situation. Pitting earlier. Whoa. That is way too loud every time. Way too loud every time. What does it mean when they say safety car? Holy moly. You don't want to league race unless you get a wheel CH? Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, you have a certain driving style, and I think it lends well to the F1 cars, but it is tough. So we're still under safety car. We're letting people pass. People are allowed to get through. And that is just it. So now these conditions are a lot better for this car. Also, guys, the rear wing, the whole movement of the rear wing, the fact that this actually works is like freaking awesome, okay? Oh, so awesome. Look at all that downforce he's getting when he's braking. It's really slowing his car down. Wow. All right, let's see. Everyone's getting up in the line. We still have I think Bot has the perfect strategy. He's going to be able to do like 15 laps on those soft tires with no problem. I think that strategy was definitely the one to pit on that safety car. Oh, and the lights work on the safety car. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome. So freaking cool. Oh my god. Oh, it actually works. Oh, it's the sickest thing. Oh, the NABS. Hats off to the NABS. We're doing it better every single time. We're doing it better every single season right now. The 3rd season of these cars. I drove season 1. I broadcasted season 2. And now we're broadcasting season 3, guys. It's like an actual show. It's the first episode of season 3 right here. And this safety car is really deciding a lot in this race. I'm very surprised. It's deciding a lot. For the drivers, which this works, it's nice. But for the drivers where it doesn't work, it's not nice. It's just nice if things work. I think that would be the best thing. All right, it looks like a lot of the cars are catching up now. They need a minute. I think Joe is going to be a little bit hesitant here. He's like, man, I didn't think we were going to do 4 or 5 laps of safety car. It's a big track. We had a lot of back markers to catch up. And, yeah. Oshie looking to get through. Drivers are allowed to unlap themselves. So they're allowed to get through to unlap like that. Dude, I don't know, man. Joe will not be able to defend against soft tires. There's no way. In one of my seasons where I drove with these guys, I pitted. No, I didn't pit. And I tried to do the last 5 laps on old soft tires versus fresh soft tires. And even then, it was like, I mean, I guess old softs versus hard tires a little bit different. Hard tires are generally more consistent, like throughout the entire stint, but they still fall off. They still like, does Joe have fuel for the whole race? Like, we don't know, guys. We'd have to figure that out. Yeah, dude. Joe's on hards. He's on old hard tires. Bot's on new soft tires. Not only that, but the soft tires wouldn't have lasted, like... So I would say soft tires would last around, conservatively, like 13 laps would be pretty good. 15 laps would be, like, very much stretching it, which is pretty much what they're looking at right here. So there could be spin-outs at the end. We'll see. It could be a couple skill issues, but I don't think Joe's going to be able to defend that. Yeah. There is no mediums, apparently. This is news to me. But there is no mediums. It's only hard and soft. The two modes, you know? You think soft can easily last 15? You think easily? I would say very comfortably 13, but 15 easily? Okay. Okay. I mean, I saw a lot of the drivers do it. The only drivers we didn't see do it were the Renaults. Okay. The 13 bot and Drast decided to pit early, so it gave me the impression that maybe they wanted to do some kind of undercut. Maybe that was just their what they were getting at. It definitely was like the minute the safety car came out, I think bot was like, yo, we're pitting right away. There's no doubt about it. You got to pit right away in those situations, right? Where did Drast get to? And P11, he's almost back into the points. There was a few incidents that happened there. He's on the soft tire, so he probably also did a pit. Most drivers here pitted. Phil McCrack pitted. I think COTA did as well. Cheese would have probably pitted if he's still behind COTA. I'm not sure about the Spider Monkey, but we'll have to see. I think, guys, I think it's going to be... I was going to say, I think it's going to be safety car in this lap. Holy moly. The real penalty stuff is so loud. I'm going to have to lower that. I'm going to have to figure out a way of lowering it. Don't spin out, Spider Monkey. He's trying to warm up his tires. He's trying to warm them up. Wasn't really finding them right there. Uh-oh, what happened to our safety car? He missed the corner. He missed the corner. Okay, so when it's like safety car in this lap, he doesn't have the lights on anymore. He turns the lights off. That's kind of sick. I'm not going to lie, guys. This season might just be the best season of the NABS. And okay, can I lower it on the settings? I might just try that now. Real penalty settings. I clicked it. It's somewhere. Oh my God. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, real penalty settings. Okay, warning. Basically, it's like 0 or 1. Oh, no, wait. Cutting. Okay, wait, yeah, here. Cutting, speeding. Oh my gosh, in this lap. My goodness. I'm sleeping. Holy moly. And it seems like Phil McCrack has spun out on the track. Holy moly. I was just trying to get it in for, okay, what's going on? All right, we're back. Feel like that is the most funny interpretation of his name that I've heard. Okay. Oh my gosh. And I thought I'd come up with some funny names of these guys. And y'all, COTA has found it, guys. At the start of this lap, the safety car restart. Why wasn't I watching on P1? Oh my gosh. And why wasn't I in a replay? We could have even had some replay moments. Oh my goodness, as they're getting wheel to wheel, tucking the wheels into the other car. Can they find it? A bit of battling going out behind too. Bot is in it for his life trying to catch Cheese. And it's, oh my gosh, COTA nearly spinning out. And another bit of a contact. Joe Milan is off the track. Holy moly. 13 bot P5, yeah, but not for long. He's just got into P1 from that, actually. And Rico's in P2 with COTA in P3. And this is the 1, 2, 3 that I was never going to be expecting, not in a million years. But here we have it. All right, let's see. Will COTA be able to find it? Last corner before a straight right here. Ooh, he doesn't get a good exit. But I know who does get a good exit, and it's his teammate right behind him. Who's looking a little bit. You see the heads turning. He's trying to check who's behind. Daniel is going to be able to try and send it in for a move, but not just yet. Still just holding on. Daniel and Alex went side by side right behind Cheese, and Daniel's looking to get through on the move, but Cheese still holding it on the inside. Not able to get by. They're in the dirty air right now. Holy moly. I'm going to go to the back view right here. Yeah, this is where you can see. Oh, it's too twitchy. It's too twitchy for it to be And not twitchy in the good way. Not like Twitch TV, guys. Not that kind of twitchy. Not the good twitchy. Is there a good twitchy? I don't know. Ooh, a little bit of a oversteer from Rico. Sheesh. Joe has not had a good restart right here. Not at all. I mean, I want to watch the race a little bit. I also want to see the restart. You guys want to... We should probably watch the restart real quick, right? We watch the restart from Dakota's POV. That'd probably be the best view. All right, let's try it. I don't want to miss a moment right here. All right, let's hold on for a second longer. Let's hold on for a moment. Let's see the onion battle. There could be a potential safety car here. They're still battling. Okay, Rico's getting excellently close to 13 bot. Let's see if he looks for it at the in the straight right here. He's not close enough. They're still 0.5, 0.5, and 138.6. They're both putting in the fastest laps right here. Dakota and Rico are champions from last season. Well, the number 1 and number 2, Dakota and Rico in respective order right there. Let's see if they're going to be able to find it. It's a race on our hands right here. It is a race on our hands. All right, I guess we... I really want to go check out that replay. I don't want to jump into it and be like, oh, what happened, though? Be like, oh, what happened? Onion is still pushing. Monkey's still pushing. There's a lot going on right here. Let me move this name over. It's not even accurate. It's not even accurate. Now this is the 1, 2, 3 race. These 3 drivers can probably race each other all day long, and you would get different orders. Like, if you put these 3 drivers on the track by themselves, by the end of the race, you would probably, if you did 10 races, you would not get the same winner in all 10 of those races. Hell, you wouldn't even get, like, a pattern, I think. I think maybe if it was, like, someone was better at a certain track, but... Rico has been finding the fastest laps on every single track, while Dakota has been able to just drive very smart and found his way into a championship from last season. And I mean, smart is one thing, because Rico kind of got taken out on one of the laps that, you know, on one of the races that really would have been a good championship race for him. But it does happen, and things like that happen where they go a little bit wider than they want. And I think we're going to get into the replay, guys. I think this is the perfect time for it. I think this is going to be a good time for the replay. All right, let's go check out the live replay right here. We're going to Dakota. Go check out Dakota on the race restart. And see how it was on his onboard. Just quiet it up right here just for a moment. It's be so quiet. The most quiet you guys have heard in the last couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? And as they went off, what was it on P1? You got a little bit of the of oversteer. And let's see what happened with the drivers up front, guys. We're in the live replay right now. Some stuff happened. Bot and Joe Milan were getting it deep. 13 bot got a little spun up. And then they were just catching up with Joe because they're on the soft tires. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that's what happened on that T1. Let me just check it out from the bot perspective right here really, really quickly. And then we'll get right back into the race. It was just him getting away. And then he couldn't find it. Right at the start, like right here, a bit of that lag, just touch, and then he got tapped just in the rear and he got pushed off. That was unfortunate. At least he kept it alive. At least he kept it there, guys. Let's get back into our broadcast now. Let's get back into it. Same positions that we were with. Nothing crazy happened. Onion is still pushing niche. Well, we're in a world. We're in the right world, okay? We're in the right dimension. Oh, Onion is 50... What, 59 seconds? That doesn't seem right. That's gotta update. That's gotta update itself. That has got to update itself. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Let's catch these 3. I think it's gonna be a race like this till the end. I think it's gonna be a race like this to the absolute end. Which is gonna be wild. And it's crazy because I think Joe was the one that had the most pace out here. And yet... he finds himself in this situation. Monkeys P10. Monkey died. Uh-oh. The F1 Okubo version. Yeah, we got Takayuki at home. we got Okubo at home. That's a good one. All right, let's see how Rico gets it. Oh, man. I mean, at this point, with the amount of lag that I'm seeing, it might as well be, every person might as well be 300 millisecond ping. Let's go, Rico, come on. We're all rooting for him this season. He's kind of like... It's kind of like last one. He just left a bitter taste in his mouth, and now he's trying to cleanse it with a few wins. And if he came out on this first race with a win, that would be huge. But he's going to have to fight for it because he's in the dirty air of Ba right now, and he also has the fight of Dakota, as I'm going to get on board with Dakota right here. I think it's going to be a move, potentially. They go side by side. Dakota's on the outside. Rico's on the inside. They get into the braking zone. A little bit of lockup, getting just enough space, and now they're back on for it. A solid move and a clean defense there from Rico as we get through for a couple more laps around here. We're on lap 29, guys. We have just under 10 laps to go. Almost through. These races, man, they feel long from a spectator. Oh my God, spectator. We're making up words. From a perspective of spectator. From the spectator perspective, or as we like to call it, the perspector, okay? We definitely think that this race is like a long one, but man, imagine being out here in the car, behind the wheel. Yikes. I've been in these sweaty races. They're some of the most intense ones that I've been a part of, and that's why I volunteered as tribute to be out here and broadcasting these races, because, you know, sometimes when the pace is right, man, the pace is right. And when you're looking at all three of these guys, like, who's going to be the first one to make a mistake? Bot is under pressure. He's not letting the slipstream go. He's just under that 0.6, 0.7 gap. Dakota is getting closer within this dirty air because Rico's having to actually juggle, you know, looking from his front and to the rear as well at the same time. And Dakota goes wide because he's getting that dirty air. He's got so close to Rico, and then he just gets dirty air right at the edge. Right at the edge there. Let's go take a look. How is Joe Milan going through? He's in P8, but even on these hard tires, he's looking to catch up. Do you guys think he's going the rest of the race on this? And oh my God, what a collision right there. And I think it's Daniel. No, it wasn't Daniel. Was it Niche? Who was it? It was Niche. Oh my goodness. Where did he go? Where? I can't even click on his name. That was a wild one. That was a wild one. Does it feel more competitive than LFM? I think later on in the season, it absolutely gets more competitive than LFM. And that's why I think this is one of the best F1 championships on Twitch right now and on a stream. This is like one of the best F1 League championships in Assetto Corsa, hands down. They put a lot of effort into organizing the Discord. Yes, we had a little bit of a moment earlier on today as Rico looks to get onto a battle. Bot is on the inside, and now he's gone to the outside. It's almost a switchback from Rico as he was trying to find it, but he's making Bot do the work and making him defend right here. Oh, it's a little bit of snap oversteer from Bot. You can see it. You can see it. Rico's starting to smell blood. And he has a huge line potentially here coming out. Can Bot open up a bit of a gap before the main straight, or is Rico going to be able to get on his tail right here? It looks like he's trying to figure it out. It's always that last corner, guys. The last corner gets you every time in terms of the oversteer. When you get the dirty air on the last corner, is a bit of a cambered out corner. It's tough. It's tough. As another laps gets through, we have 31 out of 37, and these three drivers are unrelenting. They've got an 8-second gap to the cars behind, but let's get a view on here as Dras was looking to send the move on Cheese. Didn't quite find it there, and he's going to have to try again later. And Rico is still on that same boat of trying again later. You guys can see the brakes getting red hot for just that moment. And let's see. Rico getting super, super close to Bot. Almost enough to make a move. Bot having to defend a little bit. He's closing the inside, making sure that he's not opening a door that can be opened up by Rico. And he just walk right in there and be like, hello. So let's see. Down through the straight now. Rico might just be getting it in to make a move right here. Is it going to be enough? He finds it on the outside, and Bot is just on the inside. Does he have enough grip? No, not yet. He goes for a switchback, gets to the outside. Bot is back onto the inside. He's trying to get the grip, but they're still side by side. A little bit of contact, but it's not going to be enough to throw them off, and they're still in the battle right here. In lap 31 of all places. I think it's going to be like this for the next bit.
Jiglov has spun into the wall, causing his wing to glitch into it, causing a DNF.
Was that what happened? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out who that was, and I couldn't quite get it. So he glitched, and he ended up DNFing because his wing glitched. Interesting. Well, hey, I think if you crash that hard, it's like your car should break. I think if you crash that hard, probably something should break. I don't know. That's just like an opinion. It's just my silly Galaxy opinion here. Let's see, guys. Dras, is he going to be able to send it? No, not yet. He is looking for P4. Getting one more point up there would be a nice situation for him. Let's go check out all the other drivers right here. Ordonez is looking to make a move and try and find himself up to P10, but it's going to look hard because I think they're still 11 seconds away as there's a contact right there, and two cars are involved as Niche trying to get back out onto the track, and Spider Monkey will take those freebies. Oh, he's trying to move him off. He's trying to move him off a little bit. Jacob Ordonez and Spider Monkey going side by side onto T1. Ordonez on the inside. Spider Monkey on the outside. A little bit of lockup right there, but Spider Monkey can't see it. He tries to get a switch back on him. The door will not get open, and let's get back into it with our leaders right here as they go for another move down onto the inside. Bud is going to be defending Rico onto the outside, and it's a carbon copy of last lap, except this time Rico has been able to stick the move. Let's go. Let's see if he can do it. No, Bot shows up right through him. They're still side by side, and they're still close. They're going wheel to wheel here, guys. As we get through, is he able to find it? No, it's Bot spinning out from this. He couldn't hold the car down. Holy moly. And COTA, oh my goodness, COTA takes to P3. Bot is trying to get back out on the track, and there was so many laps, lap on lap on lap, that was done correctly. And just as Rico got by, Bot was trying to make sure he can keep that position, but it wasn't enough, and Rico's getting the fastest lap with a 1:38.1. Holy moly. I can't believe that's happening right now. Yo, welcome back in, Matt. Hope your Friday's going well, buddy. It's like nearly evening time. Is it dinner time for you guys yet? Is it time for dinner time with the grandparents, buddy? Dude, sounded like an actual commentator. Oh, imagine, actual commentator. There's so much going on in those moments to be able to like actually try and process what's going on and be like, yo, let's put it into words. It's such a crazy battle. I can't believe it. Now, our two championship rivals right here, guys. Rico was in our second in place in championship last season to COTA, who stole it right under his nose right at the end of the season. And I think in this point, Rico's coming out with the punches, okay? With the absolute punches. Will it be enough for a win? Let's see. He's definitely got his gloves out. The shoulders are out. The elbows are out. You know, as they say, right?
Protect the Eye says live replay text is still visible.
Actually, how long was that up? Are you serious? Thanks for telling me. And yo, Matt, class commentator. Well, I'm in this class, the F1 class. And there's also going to be, guys, an F2 league. So if you want to get in, !NABS in the chat to get into this league and to become a driver. As Phil McCrack, I'm just noticing here, gets a pass onto Daniel. Is he going to be able to find the rest of the move? Yes, he does, and he gets through Daniel up into P7. Alex is his next target right here, and he's not too far off, let's just say. And Alex is also in his own battle with Dras right now. Let's get a look on here, because we were watching the 1-2-3 battle, but that one is kind of expired. You know what I mean? Let's see how it's going to be through Dras. Let's see from behind. There's a few cars, 1, 2, 3, 4 to be precise. And Phil is going to be absolutely pushing here to try and make something happen. As you see, look at this vibration. Look at this, the flexing of the material. It's fake flexing, guys. We know this, but it's okay because it's really cool and we like it. And cars go fast. And there's a little bit of a lockup for Dras as he gets quite a bit of contact. the line's going to get very compressed. We have Alex, Phil McCrack, and Daniel all up in a line, and there's a train going on right here, right in the middle. Phil McCrack is leading that train, or he was actually in the middle, and the dirty air caused it to get broken up just a little bit. But the battle for P5, guys, because they're 11 seconds off, so the battle for P5 is there. But it's definitely still getting worked on right here as Phil looking to maybe send a move on Alex. He goes for the outside. He's not going to be able to find it just yet. Maybe a switchback, but he's getting too blocked up by Alex on the apex. Will it be here, though, on the straight? They're going a little bit side by side, and what will it be going on the inside? Phil's decided he's got the move. Alex on the outside, Phil for the inside. We've seen moves here done all day before, and now another one for the books. No switchback. No funny business, just pure fast racing right here, and a pass for Phil McCrack in the Mercedes, getting him up. It's a P6. Love to see it. Will he be able to catch up to Drass as well? And wait, I think something has happened here. A moment for these two racers as we get into Rico, who's fighting on Bot as they go for a defense, and Bot's going to defend on the inside line. Rico's kind of locking up on the outside. Bot gets around for it. And they're back to it, boys. It's Dakota up in P1, and they're back to it. Let's go see what happened on that instant replay moment. Let's go check it out. I gotta see. I gotta see for myself. I gotta see for myself right here. Was it a moment, just a him moment, or was it just This is what you want to see in a replay, right? Oh, a little bit of lockup right there. It wasn't that corner just yet. I'm not trying to highlight the skill issues here, but how did he rejoin after that? How did Dakota get through? Is it going to be under this point? Oh, not even. All right, we're going full quiet. We're going to see if we can really catch them on. Oh, might as well have been on the straight, right? I think it'll be on the last corner, just on the straight. If anything, it's going to be right here. Ooh, he's getting a bit wide. Oh, the curbs got the car unsettled, and he spun it, and he went backwards. And then Bot got back out onto the track and got right through him, so he's going to have to work and get back all those places that he just got. I can't believe it. Oh, my God. All right, let's go back to the broadcast. Okay. Let's get into it. I can't believe that. Use text-to-speech. Yeah, sorry. Am I going to do the F2 livery? I was potentially going to make one. I'm a little bit busy for making liveries, but I'm going to see. I will potentially be making one. Yeah. Guys, we're getting into the last 2 laps. This has gone by so fast, and we still have the replay on. It's not a replay anymore. We're live. We're back to live. This is not a live replay. We are live here at COTA at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas, in the United States of America. Can you guys taste the freedom? Can you guys taste it from here? The freedom? All right. I feel like I can taste it a little bit. We get a back marker situation right here for the 2 drivers. They're going to have to get through safely and find it for another lap around. 1 more to go. Dakota looks like he's running away with it. Yeah.
My crack trying to feel other drivers crack for a gap.
Let's go back to Phil McCrack. Yes, you're right. And he seems like he's got by Drasso for the battle on P5. We've also seemed to have missed that battle. But we're going to have to get on for the last laps here. It's nearly there. Do we go back? Do we check the instant replay? Yeah, we have to. We go back for another instant replay, guys. Right here at the end of the race. As we find Drass, we wanted to see where Phil McCrack got through. And it was this battle right here. Phil's looking to it. He gets very, very close on the hairpin corner before the long straight. And it was just enough to give Phil McCrack enough space to get to the inside. And even though he's defending like a lion right here, Phil's looking for it no matter what. He thinks like he's going to make this move, and he goes. He dives down on the inside into the braking. He finds it, and he slightly loses attraction just a bit, but just not enough. And Draz is trying to get it back, but he can't. And it's Phil McCrack getting up into that P5 position, guys. Absolutely incredible. Let's get back into the race right here. Let's go. Last lap. Let's get on with Dakota and see how far he's got on. He's already on the S's. He's approaching. He's approaching. It's his victory lap right here if he can just keep it on the track. Let's go, Eduardo. Back on it. Guess what just arrived? The Sim Magic P2000 pedals with haptic feedback? No, you got haptic feedback pedals? No. You got some magic haptic feedback pedals, my guy. Oh my goodness. We're going to get a whole next level of racing when he gets that feedback in. Holy moly. I'm super excited for you, man. That's incredible news. That is incredible news right there. And yes, it seems like the deltas aren't really working right here. That's totally fine. We don't really need them at the end right here. We know who is where and we know what is what. And the battles, guys, in the last 10 laps were absolutely legendary. From COTA to 13 bot to Rico, he was just almost able to find it. And he caught a little bit of too much oversteer. And that's what I'm talking about. The soft tires near the end of the race, even after the safety car and everything, they're still running like 17 laps on them with the safety car. So it's on the limit. It's definitely on the limit. Woo! 3 months used? I would take that. I would take that 100%. Let's go! Let's go! COTA, our champion from last season, looking to become a champion this season, finishes it up with a P1, and he gets in for some doughies. It's time for the doughies. Lay down the dough. We need some mo. We need some more. Very nice race as his teammate Cheese goes into him. And wow, what do we have here? COTA, 13 bot in P2, Rico in P3, Cheese P4, Phil McCrack P5, Drass in P6, Onion P7, Alex in P8. We got Joe Milan in P9 with his hard tires, guys. His hard tires that he stayed with the whole time, okay? Those ones. Yes, indeed. Those are the ones. And Daniel up in P10.
In the Porsche and start crashing into people.
Is that what people do for fun? That's not fun. That's not fun. I don't want to do that. That's... Man, and Drass found himself into P6 after some of the events in that race, man. A bunch of laps of practice. I'm in the safety car. I gotta be safe. You guys do it. Yeah, that's what you did in the safety car. That's because you're way safer than I am. Man, P18 for the monkey. Is he just finishing his race right here? It's an unfortunate run for the Force India this race. Unfortunate. But for some other drivers, like COTA right here, finishing up a championship from last season, looking a good start on this season. Hey, GG's is all I gotta say, guys. GG's to that. And now we're gonna have to get into the interviews in just a moment, get some of these drivers out here and talk with them a little bit and see how they've gone on and how that race went for them, and even offer up a driver of the day. And I already know who the driver of the day will be. In my head, I already kind of know who it's gonna be, so I'm keeping that up there. And we're gonna see. Let's go. Dude, making his own wheel. Sigma wheel. Yeah, that's what we should call it. The Revo BR1, though, guys. I've been thinking about it. Still a really good name. Still a very solid name, guys. Now, we're going to have to get some... we're going to have to get some interviews going. We're going to have to get into it, okay? We're going to have to get into it. The 3 interviews that we've got, we need Rico in here, we need Bot in here, and then we're gonna need COTA in here. And I know he's gonna be happy about getting an interview for the first race of the season. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm excited for. All right, I'm gonna go into the interview booth right now, guys. I'm jumping in. Jumping into the interview booth. I'm gonna fix my gear for a moment. Make sure we're working correctly. Perfect. All right, let's grab Rico in here, our P3 driver. Is he gone? He doesn't want an interview this time? He done for it. He left the chat. All right, we'll do a fake interview. Yo, Rico, how was your race? Oh, it was good. You know, I was trying to get back from the championship from last season. You know, championship got stolen from me, but, you know, can still keep pushing harder. Can still keep going fast.
Hello.
Yo, wait. Oh, we do have Rico in here. Holy moly. Yeah, I thought you were not there. Okay, yeah. Give me a second. Yo, Rico, what a race. The safety car restart turned it into a three-way battle for the last little bit of the race. Yeah, how did that go for you? How are you feeling?
That was amazing. Like, the battles were great, but I destroyed my tires behind 13 board, and then it just went a bit downhill. But P3 is still good after the first half of the race, which was not amazing.
Yeah, the first half was pretty rough for you. I remember at the beginning of the race, I think you got an incident or something got spin up. No safety car for the first 20 laps, so that was pretty tough to basically just stay with the pace. How did the setup of the car feel and everything like that? The car itself.
Understeery.
Understeer, yeah. Especially with the cambered corners, I noticed that a lot of understeer, a lot of lockup.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh man, that's
a really good race. I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, what an electrifying start to this season. And I was like, oh man, are you coming back with a little bit of revenge, almost getting that P1? It was very, very close for you. But hey, I think it's going to be an awesome start. And this is just a little bit of a sneak peek for what the rest of the season could be once the setup really gets cooking. So Rico, what are you looking for this season? How is it going to be for you? What's the strategy?
Winning the championship.
All right, we heard it here first, guys. Winning the championship. All right. That's all we needed to hear from you. I knew it was going to be a thing. You're coming back for it, and the revenge will come. I know it will be here. PT last season, but it will be it. There we go. All right, Rico, I'll send you back to the paddock. GG's on the P3. Congratulations on a strong start to the season, and it's just getting started. All right, let's go. Jump it out there. Dress and 13 bot. Let's drag him in. He's gonna have to change his name. He knows this. He has to change his name every time. He probably just gonna jump in by himself right here. Actually, he usually does that. I'm gonna switch this to second to third. There we go. You guys know those are from Mario Kart, right? Oh, there's too many drivers out here. There's too many drivers, and then I can't move him. Okay, wait. I'm gonna move him to VC2 first, and then I'm gonna move him here. Perfect.
Good evening, good evening.
Good evening, 13 bot, or should I say me on me, the usual me on me interview action.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Interviewing yourself. Am I interviewing you or?
Yeah, the usual thing
cool,
where you decide to just, take it over. Take it over. So it's totally you. And hey, you were taking over today. You had a few laps up in P1. How did it feel leading the race and having Rico behind you, maybe making the amount of defenses that you were doing? How did that race go for you, bot?
Oh, I thought it was really, really good. I thought it was a really, really fun race overall. I felt like me and Rico's gave another really good respect, especially after last season. Overall, absolutely fantastic race. I'm not even that disappointed that I probably would have finished third if Rico's hadn't made that mistake at the end. But P2, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I felt like, because I hadn't practiced for about 3 weeks, felt like I was going to be a bit rusty, but honestly, I think the strategy was on point. The race pace was on point. The avoiding collisions. I was overall really happy with it. So, yeah.
Awesome. And speaking of strategy, you had you're one of the drivers who pitted the earliest. You were trying to get maybe an undercut on Joe Milan. Take me through what that strategy was for you and then how that safety car influenced it.
So essentially, me and Dress kind of switched from a 2-stop to a 1-stop. So the original stop, I kind of realized that I probably boxed a little bit too early, especially the pace on the hards weren't they weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be, but I just didn't make as much progress because I kind of got stuck behind Daniel J for a couple of laps and then another couple of other laps. But no, honestly, we kind of agreed after maybe lap 20 that we're probably just going to do the end of the race on those hards because they felt pretty good. Obviously, that's a bit of a judgment, but I think that one less stop would have really helped. But I was pretty happy. I was probably going to stop then anyway with the safety car. So it's kind of like the 2-stop came back to me anyway, Right. It was overall really good race. I think the strategy was probably not the best out of the field, but it worked. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just a shame that Joe Milan didn't box on softs. I thought he could really win that race, but.
Yeah, that was a big kicker. I was like, oh no, he didn't pit, and then there was so many laps under a safety car. He definitely could have. He had the pace up there, and then on the restart, it was just so hard for him to defend under those conditions. But hey, bot, it was a good race from you. It was nice to see you up in the front trying to defend from Rico for a while, and it did happen where he spun out. But P2 in the end for you is a good start to the season. What is on your mind when it comes to the season? Are you gonna be trying to get every race, and you're looking for the championship here? Is it gonna be a competitive one?
I think it's definitely going to be competitive. I think I had a bit of a not a great season. I mean, it's the only season that I've not done particularly well in the last one. But
Mhm.
no, I'm looking for the championship, hopefully. I mean, if that's in the drivers or the constructors, I think me and Drass are making really good jumps. We could have potentially finished in front of the caterers, both of us. But we both made too many mistakes, honestly. But yeah, no, I think it's going to be really close between the constructors and the drivers because I think Onion and Rikos is a great lineup. Me and Drass is a great lineup, and Dakota and Steve, obviously the reigning champions, is a fantastic lineup. So, but congrats to Dakota for the first win of the season.
All right, and congrats to you, Bot, on a strong start of the season as well. We're like the server was on fire a little bit, I think. So
Oh yeah,
we're gonna have to put the water on it later, but we'll figure that out.
Yep.
All right, well,
Yeah,
GG's, Bot.
hopefully.
We'll
Yeah,
send you
thank you
back
very
into
much.
it. Congrats again.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. All right. And now, guys, our P1 winner is it not Dakota for the how many time? Okay. The cat with the Christmas hat. In the Christmas spirit, it's time to bring him in and get the interview and say hello, Dakota.
Hello.
Welcome back to the stream and to the interview box and to the P1 and to season 3. Mister, you are flying today. How are you feeling after that race?
It was good, man. It was good. We kick it off really well.
Certainly really well. And I even saw a lot of team play happening between you and Cheese. The Caterham cars are really looking good as a team. Looking good for another Constructors Championship, might I say.
Sign it off now.
Well, look, all the other drivers that also got an interview were saying championship is mine this year. So they might try and take your crown. How is it going to be for you? What are you going to be looking at with this season and with this race in mind? A strong start.
I mean, obviously, I'm hoping to defend the championship, right? But it's going to be tough because these guys, they're taking another notch, right? They're going even faster. So, it's hard to keep up sometimes.
Faster and faster indeed. I believe the fastest lap on that was like a 138 at one point, and you and Rico were just going back and forth with the fastest laps. I think also another driver to watch would be Joe Milan. If he had pitted for soft tires.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phil was doing the same pace as me on the hards. He was doing really well, and then he got screwed over on the restart. So
yeah.
Even Phil is working bits on his consistency, and I think he'll be there as well.
He's definitely there, and you're giving a little bit of hints and clues to our driver of the day. Just saying. But hey, let's focus in on your win right here, Dakota. A first start out of season 3. How are the new cars feeling for you? How do you think the season's going to go? What do you think the competition's going to be like?
Car feels. We did a setup change right before this race. It made the car a little more understeery, but it made it so that you could be more confident on pushing, which I like a lot. Like I can handle a bit more understeer. It's fine. I gotta have the confidence, and I didn't get any low fuel run for like a week because the server was set on 100 liters. So like the moment the car got under 50 liters, which I hadn't driven yet, it felt so much better than before, and I could just push like crazy. So
It's coming alive.
Yeah,
and then what do you think about the competition now for this season?
High. It's very high. At least the eight drivers are like good enough for a podium probably. So it's
indeed, yeah. The pace was tight, the race was tight, and let's just say it's getting tighter and tighter, and the season is just starting. So I'm super excited to see it, man. Congratulations for the P1. Hope to see you again in the interview box, Dakota, and best of luck for this season.
I love these interviews. They're awesome.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, hey, you're awesome on the track, and keep it up, and we'll see you in another one, hopefully. Take care. Take care. Bye. All right. Hey, Aruda. I didn't have the low fuel motorsport. Like for some reason, the reward challenge didn't go off. But when he said low fuel in that interview, I also heard low fuel motorsport. When he said low fuel, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Can we get Phil in here? Let's get Phil in here. Phil's muted. Phil's deafened and muted, but maybe he'll undo that. Maybe he'll notice. We could just interview a blank driver. He might get it.
Oh,
yes,
hey,
there
hey.
he is. Yo, Phil, perfect.
Yeah, hey.
And how was your race? And I just wanted to get you on the box. You got the driver of the day today for that consistency. You fell off once or twice and you caught back up. You had the pace. You were nearing Dakota's pace, who won this race on the hard tires. And, it was really good to see you fight for P5 and get back up there. So congratulations on a P5 for you. How did that race feel for you? How'd it go?
Thank you, thank you. Well, I started from the back because of that 5 minute quali thing. Well, I messaged a friend of mine and say, check the stream out. Look how I'm gonna bottle this start, and I actually felt like I made a good start. So that's a checklist done there. So I felt good. The pace was kind of good. I wanted to maybe a 2 tenths more, 3 tenths more, but for the equipment I have and the time I wasn't racing and practicing properly, I'm quite happy.
All right. And what equipment are you running, by the way? Because you brought it up.
Well, I brought it up because I'm gonna buy a Moza, but currently I'm on a G25 and it's kind of dying. So I'm really happy.
You know, when you hear like a race and there's random noise, that's the one thing that everyone says, whose G29 is dying right now? But hey, definitely getting that upgrade. It's going to make you heaps faster, hopefully. Well, you're already extremely quick, and I love making rhymes about your name. Chat also loves your name, just by the way. And listen, congratulations for the driver of the day, and I hope to catch you in an interview in the later parts of the season. Keep on pushing, and I'll catch you then.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, GG's Phil, I'll send you back in.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Wait, I can't send you back in. You're magical. There you go. Send himself. Send himself into it. All right, boys. Now, listen. That was an intense race around COTA. And it was an intense race for all the drivers. And it seemed like they really quite enjoyed it. And I will say, from the broadcasting booth, I enjoyed it too. I think camera angles and whatnot were a bit shady on this one. It was hard to catch the action, but we caught the action. And we caught him in the replays. And we made sure we caught the skill issues. Except for Suyesh, who ended up flipping in this race, apparently. We didn't catch that one, but we definitely catched, what was it, Xander? Or, yeah, whoever that was who hit the wall and went flying. We caught that one. We definitely did. But guys, that's not the only thing that you can catch. If you join in on next week, Friday, we're going to be back for round 2. And I'm going to have to see what track we're at. I'm going to have to look at the calendar right here, because I want to know where we're going to be at. If you guys even in chat can tell me where we're at. But I'm going to look at the calendar real quick. And let me tell you though, COTA as a starting race was very, very solid. Very fun to be at. And an extremely, extremely good race for those racers. One safety car that actually changed the game up completely. Completely, guys. And we will see you back next week for Albert Park in Australia, the Australian Grand Prix. It's going to be an intense race. And we can only get it out here in the NABS, guys. The only way that we know how, the no ABS league. The fast out, full on F1, including this season, guys, some F2 cars. So next week, we're going to debut the F2 cars as well. So I hope to see you there. Is there still space on a team? Right now, teams are pretty full, okay, at the beginning of the season. But there's space for reserve drivers, and there's always driver swaps. Trust me, if you get in as a reserve driver and you're quick, a team has your name on it very quick. Someone in there, you know, some people fall out of love with it, or some people have a tough first race and they're like, maybe this is not for me. There's definitely going to be a spot. So guys, get in, ! NABS in the chat if you want to become a driver and join this epic action-packed league. It's run so smoothly. We have an actual safety car. We have tons of good tracks on this calendar for this season, and I'm so excited for the rest of it. And we'll have to catch you on the next one, guys, because that is just what it's going to be on the next round, Season 3 of the NABS. Let's go!